Hello, boys and girls. It's Vulcan here. I've been gone for a while now. I've been busy with school and, playing other games like Minecraft and Magica. So I apologize for maybe neglecting to update with new videos. So patches 113.1 and 114 have come out in the time that I've been gone. And so I'm here today to do a combination of both of those, updating you guys on what all's coming up, hopefully pretty soon, for our production server. So going from my list here, um, I'll just start with this actually, since I'm here. As you can see, that is a one whole wide gap, and this is a larger gap. Before, we had to go through two or more areas of gap, so it had to like break through this just to get through. But now it's been updated so that we can fit through one holes, like with these, instead of having to like lag through it. And so that is like a really nice feature, I think, so that we don't have to walk all the way around trying to find an opening. So there's that. That's neat. Now then, let's see. Back to the top of my list, there are the vaults, which have been added in now. It's not a Borderlands vault. Don't worry. You won't have to worry about a giant monster and no loot being there when you enter it. Instead, you now get one free chest, which is it has 8 slots in it to put all of your goodies in. So those will be there. It's an alternative to mules, but I guess you do kind of lose the equipment slot in a mule, but it's free. It's another extra slot on your character, so that's nice. You can buy more for amount for gold. As you can see here, the prices are pretty darn low. That will more than likely, I can guarantee it, that they will go up. I'm not sure how much they will go up, but they will go up because that's like a really big thing, having all those extra slots. When I first bought this first extra one, I got this effusion of mana, so there will be incentives. I'm not saying like there's going to be like a blood bow or whatever in one of those chests, but you'll get like some kind of goodie. So that's nice. The animated enemies, the sheeps and pirates, have been animated so that their legs kind of move around when they walk. Of course, the sheep. Okay, there's one. So animations are being added to enemies, I guess, now, which is, it's nice. It adds more to the game. And then pirates as well, they move their scabbards when they attack, and their legs move when they walk. So there's that. Tips. Okay, the tip system has been added into the game, so that whenever you like go into or leave a realm, you will get a nice little tip pop up at the top of your screen saying, hey, guess what, if you stay near the beach at first, harder monsters are living inland, suggesting to stay away from the gods and whatnot. You can escape to the Nexus with F5, which is, a hotkey that maybe not a lot of people know about. But, like just a bunch of good little tips that people have been, common questions to help people out. Along with that, as with the realms, when you first entered them, there was like, when you enter like a full realm, you'll see like 80 names that pop up saying who's online. That has now been turned into the who command, so that you can see who all is online by typing in /who, instead of getting, like the huge pop-up of names that are in that area. It's the same for the Nexus here. Type in who, you'll be able to see all the names of all the people online. See, another thing with the Nexus is that chat has been localized, so that you won't hear people like these guys, these cool kids way over here out in the blue. You won't see these cool kids out here, or you won't hear them or see their text when they're talking. But if they type in yell and say something, you will be able to hear them from way back over here. So that's something that's been added in to the game. So, if you want to yell at someone across the map, you're going to have to remember that. Let's see. So when you first enter a realm, you have 10 seconds where enemies will not attack you. which is nice, so that snakes don't gangbang you or whatever when you first walk in, or you spawn on a scorpion queen and all of her little scorpions attack you, which is it's a nice feature for people so they don't get killed right off the bat. But that's been exploited in older versions, because when you teleported to someone, you'd still have the 10 seconds right from when you walked into the realm that you were immune. So people are exploiting that with like event gods and things like that. High priority targets that will give them good loot. So event gods really is like the only thing. But they teleport to someone, go in there with their 10-second immunity, which is basically 10 seconds of having a rogue's cloak put onto you, so that you could go in, attack an event god without having to worry about getting attacked from it, and then, rinse and repeat, going back to the Nexus, coming back to the realm, and teleporting to someone, and then attacking it without having to worry about getting attacked. Well, that's been removed, so that now when you teleport to someone, that immunity will go away. But to change this, you now have 1.5 seconds of immunity, so that you won't, or no aggro, I guess you could call it, when you go to someone. One of the issues that people were complaining about were rogues out in the field, where they're cloaked, and then someone teleports to them, and all of a sudden all these monsters are attacking them. Well, with the 1.5 seconds of this no aggro, those cloaked rogues will be safe for, a second and a half to react to these people that have just teleported onto them, so that they won't, get raped right away from that person teleporting onto them while they're out in the Godlands killing Medusa or whatever. So that's a really nice thing that a lot of people have died from, and so it was a big issue that a lot of people wanted fixed, and now it's in. So thank you for that, developers. The pixel editor has gotten a few changes or updates to it. Well, it got one update, and then there's this. A few of the new clothing things that people have designed in the pixel editor have been added to the game. As you can see here, there's like scales and not like scales, but like like a dragon scale or whatever, and polka dots and whatnot. About 15 new different designs have been added, and all of them were picked from the pixel editor. So people use the pixel editor to create them, and then the developers like them, so they got added in. It's a cool little thing, and I'll be sure to post a link to the pixel editor in the description. So if you guys are new to the game, you didn't know about it, if you're into pixel editing, it's something to check out. Maybe your stuff will get added into the game. The Mithril Dagger, the new skin for it was designed by BMJ, who is, I think he's over here. He was over here somewhere. But he added that in, or he made it in the pixel editor. The developers liked it, and so they added it to the game. So something to keep yourself busy with if you're bored with the game or something. There's new particle effects when you hit walls and trees, as you can see here. Arrows, bullets, things like that didn't used to make these little sprites pop off when they hit a wall. They did when they hit monsters, but that's that's old. So now walls and things like shatter the arrow or whatever. And then actually, I guess that is, well, no, and then one more thing for the pixel editor. There's now an animation mode in it, so that whenever you make something, you can actually make animations for it. Like if you wanted to update the sheep or whatever, so that you can see the legs moving, you can do that in pixel editor now. Maybe it'll get added, who knows, So something else for the pixel editor, and then that is everything for both the 113.1 and the 114 patches. Sorry it's so wordy and whatnot, you guys, but yeah. I'd like to eventually start doing class guides for each of the different classes, how to level from 1 to 20 and what the different strengths and weaknesses are for each of the different classes. In order to do that, I was wanting to ask you guys about the mic quality, so that's why I did this video, actually talking. And some of the issues I was getting was that the mic quality is, it's less than great, which is, I hear you. Uh, I can hear it too. I agree. It's not the best, but if it's something that you guys would like really want to be changed, I could look into buying a new microphone. But if it's manageable, if it won't like make your ears bleed, then let me know in the comments. And I will continue to use this. But if it's like a necessity, I'll look into buying a new microphone for this. But yeah, so just let me know in the comments if I should get a new mic or not. And then that is everything. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Also, a shout out to GGG or GGG. He was here earlier, but I've had to do a few different versions of this recording. And so yeah, hi to him. And that is everything. See you guys in the realm or on the forums or whatever. And that's another thing. If you have a question, feel free to shoot me a PM on either the Wild Shadow forums, which you can see down below the game itself, and then also on YouTube. I'll take messages there as well. Just feel free. I'm happy to help with anything you guys might need help with. So yeah, that is everything, and I will see you guys later. Bye.